There he is. The man, the myth, the legend.
I told you I got a new shock Pikachu. This
Do
isn't
you?
it.
This isn't it. This is the old one. Okay. Okay.
Trick is the new shock Pikachu.
What? I was not expecting that at all. I was expecting Pikachu to be Pikachu.
Because look at him looking all surprised to seeing champion versus #1 contender. You see that, Marcus?
He's like a waiter who someone just ordered something completely off menu and he wanted to smack the shit out of him.
No, because now look, this picture works with anything I put against it. Grayson Waller wearing a Candice LeRae shirt.
Oh yeah. That's the only person I've ever seen wear a Candice LeRae shirt. To the point where I looked at it and was like, they make that? Oh, yep. Tony Starr. I'm shocked she didn't make it with this, Manny. Because that hip attack was dangerous.
This isn't actually the photo that was used from last night. Because you were wearing green. Nobody take a photo like this.
Yeah, that's true.
And
you can just use that and people think it's dynamite. No one's actually paying attention.
And I believe the next image is someone's Pornhub search.
What? You got it? Oh. I'm going for the neat. I need a BBW. Ebony BBW with Asian teen. There we go. Schoolgirl with lead pipe. AI has generated my board for me. You know, we're at the point where AI will start doing that. We enter your type of board you want. And it's very specific, and AI will create it. And you're going to be like, oh, that's just not what I wanted.
Lucha Dog originally, before this even came up, said, I need a Willow Nightingale thirst trap, Manuel. Looks like Manuel provided. Yes!
Yeah!
Oh, you sick
and her
man.
trusty pipe. I have questions about people who made saves on all aspects of AEW this week. All the saves. Every
all
save.
Of the saves.
All of the all of the saves are here, baby. Look at Paige, he's running late. All of the saves are here, baby. He has a nail in a board. I don't know how that rhymes with anything, but all of the saves. Also, I think we're trying to start the show, Manny.
Yeah, no intro.
Oh, no, intro for sure. Just throw it at people. Just throw it at them. Hit them with it. What time?
I'm Shotzi Blackheart, the ballsy badass, and you are watching the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. Remember to like the video and subscribe.
Oh, check out the Marcus and Manny show.
I hate you both right now. You guys are ridiculous.
Welcome everyone to the Untitled Manny and Marcus show. You may be now hearing my voice is booming because I had the mic all the way over here.
Yep. Manny wants to use the microphone. He wants his microphone to cross the roof of him so he got to yell into the microphone and be like, hello there! Oh, hell, you're like, Manny, hey.
No, what it is I forget that it's on a boom arm, so when I finish the show, I just fling it over there. The mic arm used to sit in front of me, and then I'd pull it towards me, but then that just gets in the way of this office desk space.
Yeah. I don't have a comment for that. I don't. Other than, just don't slap your microphone away. That's it. That's all I got. I got no real comment, no quip, no joke.
I didn't know also I was being joined by the main event, Mark Henry.
What? How? It's time.
I slap a tie on you. Remove your glasses. You are Mark Henry.
It's time for the main event. Do you think he just has a bunch of those taped up? Because right, I would just tape them up and just different suits and outfits and just be like, all right, you never have to.
You never
I don't
know.
have to show up to work for 6 months.
Nah, you never know with Tony Khan's booking where those main events on Rampage are coming from.
Yeah, but he never has to say a name. He's like, well, it seems like the talk is done. It's time for the main event.
Marcus looks like he's about to hop in a helicopter with a new Evolution group. I draw the line in the sand. Evolution.
All I know is Evolution is a mystery. Doing the ways always know. I literally think we should do again. I think I brought this up already. Theme song challenge. I don't think no one gets past the opening lines of both songs. But if we just test each other, if we go Rolodex, Manny, you have to sing the theme song of Evolution. But I'm not showing you the lyrics. All you get to do is just try to go as your best you can.
Which kind of draws out today's YouTube short. If you go check it out. It's of Cody Rhodes' 2K23 entrance. Go check it out.
Yeah,
really good.
Leave us and check that out. It's only a minute. It's only a minute of your time. You're not going to miss anything.
Like 12 seconds.
Yeah. Da, 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 Cody Rhodes. Whoa! My father said he forgives us. I don't know.
It feels like we're stalling for something, but we really have nothing.
We're not. No. We're stalling. You know what, Manny? Forget it. It's enough talk has been done.
I didn't even know what you were doing. I was actually looking at another tab while you... and then I come back and see, oh no, he's getting ready to tell me it's time for the AEW
It's time for AEW Dynamite Report. Manny, how does Dynamite start this week?
Well, it starts with Nino, Matt Jackson, and Nick Jackson. The Young Bucks have been brutally attacked. Yet we did not see that before the show.
No.
And they're being taken away to a local medical facility.
Can I also add right now, I saw this happening yesterday, and there's NBA basketball going on at the same time, and so this triggered my opinion. Sports would be so much more fun if this happened before. Oh my God, Ja Morant was attacked before the game tonight. We'll keep you posted on what happened throughout the night of the game. Like, that never happens in any sport of someone just being attacked. We got breaking news. And you just see him carted off in the ambulance.
I mean, it would work. It wasn't like, I remember there was a time in Premier League football where the England football captain, John Terry, slept with another player's wife. And they were about to, and at the start of the game, they do the handshake before. As they come out, they stand in front of the cameras, do the handshake, and then it was big drama whether they would shake hands after it was released in the news, and then it was like, oh, and he pulled his hand away.
Oh, he did? I thought he was gonna keep it classy. I thought he was gonna keep it classy and shake his hand. The code of honor is still in effect. Nah, man, you fucked my wife.
Yeah. So that's the only time like the start of a game had been really that interesting. Local medical facilities must think wrestlers are fucking wild. They are.
Yeah, I like to think that whenever wrestling comes into town, they have a meeting. Guys, professional wrestling's in town. Who is this? Is that to be an AEW? Doesn't fucking matter, Carol. Doesn't fucking matter. All hands on deck. You never know who's coming through that door.
And
for the love of God, can someone protect our ambulance so they're not stolen? You know how many times this happens when wrestling comes into town? The only time!
Brandon Cutler, later in the night, Brandon Cutler accuses Blackpool Combat Club of attacking the Bucks. So we go to the first match of the night, which I didn't think was that bad. Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, Stang versus Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and the Blade.
I have one problem with this. One problem already. Right off the jump. Orange Cassidy don't need to be starting the show every single week. I mean, he missed last week, but but 5 of the last 6 weeks he started the show, and I don't really need it. I don't know who's clever.
I've got a question I need to ask you.
Yes.
And this just clearly shows that I have not been paying that much attention to what goes on AEW Dynamite. When did the ropes become red, white, and blue?
Man, it's been like that since the new design.
No, you're lying. Really?
I'm not. Yeah, it's been like that since they changed it.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Manny. Damn, I didn't realize you were that zoned out and watching Dynamite. That it's been like, nah, it's just this week. It's just this week.
Fucking hell.
I love that you're lying. It's not true. You went full Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader. That's not true.
I just checked. They're black.
Yeah. They were black last week. When they brought the red, white, blue ropes, and you know I'm a fan. I don't know if you know this, but the red, white, blue ropes hit right here with me because I'm a WWF child. I'm part of the fan. Like, I grew up with red, white, blue ropes, and I love it, but I just don't like it in Dynamite because it's too dark. It's too dark. You need the lights to go with the red, white, blue, but it's fine. It goes with the new look, so I don't hate it. But I'm just saying, it needs lights. I like the lights the WWF provided with the red, white, and blue.
So if Evil Uno came out without a shirt, would the red, white, and blue light rope?
No, still a strike. Still a strike. Still a strike. It's still a strike. He don't outweigh that. Don't you great American bash me, Evil Uno.
So like I said, this is
That's
really
like
good.
telling me, hey Marcus, they remodeled your whole house or apartment and everything, right? And I'm like, oh, they did. But what you know is there was a giant piece of shit in the middle of the floor. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It was noticeable, and that's a strike. You guys did not do a good job remodeling this. You remodeled everything and took a shit right in the floor. That does not help anybody.
So it was a good opener, and then after this match they played a video package.
We think it's Sting's jacket. What the loco? When did he start coming out like?
I feel like he's giving up. This is it.
There
was never time to phone it in. Today was this episode of Dynamite. He was like, "Nah, I'm done."
Sting looked like he was having a good time. He's like, yeah, I was gonna come out to Dynamite. I got this new Sting jacket, like I'm in a fucking movie Drive or something. Like, when did you stop wearing the coat?
Good opener. They played a video package of the Pillars going after MJF. Do you know what? Like, I can't buy the other two. I can put the world title on Darby and it'd be like a Jeff Hardy world title run.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that. But I can't. Don't you dare even think about putting a title on Jungle Boy or Sammy Guevara. If either of those two become world champion, I'm stripping the Dynamite report from this show.
Yeah, Manny. Again, I normally say this for the Saturday show, but here's the bit. And new AEW champion. You know what we need? We need the House of Black effect when it just goes black. We need that image when things just go black, and then we have a new person just show up randomly. Or someone disappears. Because if either him or Jungle Boy get it, I don't want anything to do with it. The most interesting thing about Jungle Boy was Christian talking about his dead father.
Then we move into a tag match between the Guns and Top Flight. The Kingdom stomp out Top Flight on the outside, leading to the win for the Guns. But this wasn't that bad of a match. But I still don't give a damn about no Darius Martin.
No, and talking about digging shit up from the grave, where did the Kingdom come from?
They're all elite.
Yeah. I know they're all elite. I know they've been a part of this company. I know they've been in Ring of Honor and all that. But to me, this was so out of fucking nowhere because they were like, they've been feuding with them on Ring of Honor. And I'm going like, I'm not paying to see this. You showed me clips of them feuding with them on Ring of Honor. I still don't understand the business of the Honor Club, in which you're having me pay for AEW Dark.
Yeah.
How is that good business?
And then the Kingdom stomp out. No, I've said that. FTR come out after the match. FTR offer to never challenge for the tag belts, and they say nope. Never tag together in AEW if they can't win. Nope. If they don't win, they will leave AEW.
We're not helping you, Dax. Again, they were like, no. I kind of want him to say, Dax, we're not helping you start your solo career. If you want to break up, you jump off the apron like a man, okay? I see what you're proposing here. Fuck that.
And they accept this, and so we get in this
match. They gave
it. And then we get Jade Cargill.
What is that match though? Not the. I don't remember them giving a date.
Yeah, I don't think they gave a date. Jade Cargill is not allowing Taya Valkyrie to use the finish, the Jaded, or whatever Taya Valkyrie calls it.
Whatever Beth Phoenix calls it.
Yeah,
it's just... No, that's Awesome Kong. Hers was something else.
The glamour slam or
the glam slam?
Slam.
The glam slam, the Jaded, and Taya Valkyrie move. All doesn't matter.
Yeah, so there's that. I don't care.
Again, why is the TBS champion business being handled on TNT on Rampage?
And I don't understand why she keeps calling it that bitch show. Other than like, why would you openly call yourself a bitch?
Manny, what we learned in wrestling is that one, everybody has spent 10 years living in their car in the Indies and waiting for their one shot being held down by the man. And two, every woman calls herself a bitch for some reason. I am that bitch. I am a bitch. I am a bitch. I'm a bitch.
And then Stokely versus Hook. Now, this may be the greatest introduction to a wrestling match in my life. Stokely is introduced as not as large as the men he represents, but he has the heart of a lion and the wisdom of an owl.
Oh man! Oh, I enjoyed the doctor's note. Hey, this is a receipt from Wingstop, sir.
Racist.
And it was not from Wingstop. It was clearly Buffalo Wild. No, it was right.
And Stokely said he'd not medically cleared, and he is also retiring today. Oh yes. No! He retired undefeated.
Who saw that coming? So, Hook goes on, play the business on him. He throws him on the guardrail. He beats his ass on the ground. Stokely gets messed up, per se. This was a no DQ match. Why didn't any of those guys run out? They weren't barred for ringside.
That was a piece of shit.
Yeah, I would have just beat the shit out of Hook. I would have sent Big Bill out there and what Hook gonna do with that?
I still don't see the point of Hook.
He's got a feud with Goldberg, Manny. He's got a feud with Goldberg.
Goldberg is rumored to be on the list coming into AEW.
Oh boy, let's see it. I'm sure he's coming. I already hear for the first time in 20-something years. Bill Goldberg. All you gotta do is you can get something that sounds like that. You can go da 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 da. Instead, do 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 do. I don't know. Or he just come out to some rock music or something. I don't know. It just
Goldberg.
You just know he's
one
coming.
More time.
No, I imagine Goldberg versus Wardlow on Rampage. Dream match. Because we just give dream matches away for free. If Tony Khan had Undertaker at the same time as Sting right now, it'd be on Rampage. Do him on the Undertaker and Sting on Rampage. Dream match.
It's one thing saying, like a fan saying it's a dream match. The fact that there's been called a dream match, the main event's been called a dream match all night. And then what I got, I'll get to it. But
we're diluting. I just feel like we've diluting the word dream match.
Yeah.
Like, a dream match is legit. Undertaker versus Sting. Should not, could not, Probably never going to happen in our lifetime. A dream match, AJ Styles versus Shawn Michaels. Could not, never happen. The Rock versus Hulk Hogan should not have happened. Dream match. You just look at it and you're like, okay.
I'm all for my nightmare. I'm all for my nightmare matches now, Marcus. Omos versus Brock Lesnar. Nightmare match. I don't want this.
Well, I want the epic fatal four-way of Giant Gonzalez versus Omos versus the Great Khali with Shaquille O'Neal at ringside. And the Big Show. And the Big Show. I forgot the Big Show.
I mean, you got me that 5 man. You got to add Kane.
Maybe I asked the skyscraper shaky.
Adam Cole comes out. He's counting down the days till he return to his in-ring return.
Speaking of 7 feet tall,
who's his opponent for March 29?
March 29, Two-Pay Tuesday.
It's Daniel Garcia. He says he's become a locker room leader, and because of that, he's come out to welcome him back and then put him in his place. He goes through a list of people who he's beat. He nearly calls himself a pro wrestler, but reminds himself that he's a sports entertainer. Adam Cole respects Daniel Garcia, but it looks like, unfortunately, Adam Cole is now feuding with the JS.
No Jericho on the show, which is a very rare occurrence, right?
Good, right? It's good.
Yeah, it was refreshing. Fine match. Again, when I see Adam Cole, the same feeling I had when Bryan Danielson came back. Or even to an extent, Saraya / Paige. Just stay healthy. Don't get hurt. Doing some shit. Yeah. I don't want to see you doing that Vikito shit.
So we get John Moxley versus Stu Grayson.
Because I've been begging to see this one.
For a match I did not care about and watched in ×3 speed. It actually wasn't that bad of a match.
So, I watched this match. Fine match and everything, but I was looking to myself, and Ryan was in the room, but I still looked deep into myself. Did I ever care to see this match ever again? No. Do I want to see this match ever again? Did I want to see it before it happened? No. To me, it fits under the category of, well, that happened.
And then
Moxley didn't bleed.
Later in the night, Moxley and the boys jump Stu Grayson in the back.
That made me laugh.
It made me laugh, but Cesaro and what's the Wheeler Yuta, for a group of menaces, they really don't have any type of personality.
Yeah, it's the blend. I'm gonna say it's the blandest team Cesaro has ever been a part of, and he's been a part of some shit. Like the bar work to me when he was a Real American, it wasn't the best thing, but. You know what? They weren't as bland as this. Those guys are bland. Like, I laughed at this segment because at the end of the Stu Grayson match, the Dark Order slid the ring to protect Stu Grayson right away because Mox has been choking right after the match and continue to kill. And I was like, finally someone gets it, right? Only for them to be like, they left Stu Grayson alone and he still got the business anyway. Incompetent assholes. That same number 1 that didn't work out, Manny.
QTV did their thing. It wasn't funny.
Someone needs to burn this segment. And I see the death of Will Hobbs already. And the TNT title. This whole thing was just there.
Tony Storm versus Sky Blue. It was all right. The interference led to the win.
Haven't they all beat Sky Blue?
Everyone's beat Sky Blue.
Yeah.
I don't think Sky Blue ever wins.
Yeah, and I don't understand why this got a commercial break. This should have been 2 minutes. It could have been 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
And then these two make the save.
All right, save 2 that goes backwards. 1, why weren't they at ringside already? You know what they do. You know Sky Blue 1 wasn't winning, and Saraya and Ruby was already out there doing dirt already in the middle of the match, stumping on people. Was Rio looking for her lead pipe? What was going on here?
Rio's got tape on a lead pipe. Like, what does it do more damage? I don't understand.
It's for gripping, man. It's for gripping. Have you never used a lead pipe in a fight before?
Yeah, you don't need to grip it.
Dude, you need to grip it. You don't want to. If it slips out your hand, the other opponent, your enemy, can get to that pipe and then they'll swing it back at you.
Knowing Rio, I could probably take that from her and hit her with it.
Oh yeah. So Rio makes the same with this lead pipe and all, but I'm kind of thinking, Leo, short of a gun, I think I can take Rio. I'm just saying. I'm just talking about if I was Soraya or Tony or not me personally, not 300-pound Marcus going like, "Come on, Rio." I'm talking about if I. Who wants to see that matchup? Marcus versus Rio tonight. Dream match. Dream match.
What? So you weigh double the amount she weighs. She's like
It might be even. It may be triple, Manny. It may be triple at this point. She's probably 180 pounds. I mean, not 180 pounds. 80 pounds. Under 100 pounds or so. I sell for her. I'll do business.
You gotta protect your size, Marcus. You gotta protect your size.
I'll do a full dollar rose. It's just being like, oh, I'm knocked out somehow.
You're Marcus the Grand Finale. You protect your damn size.
Fine, Manny. Walk the chops all day.
Remember what brought you to the dance.
I'm gonna be like Sting in the opening match. I'm not selling shit.
Then we get the main event, which is Kenny Omega versus, was it El Hijo del Vikingo?
What the fuck, man? There was a whole episode where we mentioned this man's name. A whole episode of ETE that you were in the chat for. And today, this is how you pronounce his name. El Hijo. Like a donkey. Oh, El Hijo the Viking.
Oh, okay, so how do you say it?
El Hijo del Viking. Kino, sorry.
Okay.
Here we go.
This doesn't warrant me caring about this man. The match was good. And I did say in the chat, this is not a dream match. Dream matches should not have commercial breaks at all.
Ooh.
I do not want to know about whatever deal was going on at Domino's by the TV dad or whoever it was. I do not give a fuck.
Wait, you don't get ads in your dreams, or did you pay for that subscription too? Because I get ads in my dreams.
I don't get no ads in my dreams.
I wake up every morning with a Sprite because I get Sprite ads in my dreams because I fit the demographic.
If this is Peacock, I'm paying for the $9.99 version, not the $5.99 version, $4.99 version.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we all get the chip in our head where you have to pay for the subscription. Ad-free dreams? What the fuck? This dream being interrupted. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, so
I gotta go to KFC.
The match was good, Marcus. I really enjoyed the match. But the fact that this was sold to me as a dream match, for one, it shouldn't be as short as it was.
Realistically, that was
about 20 minutes.
That's it. It's about 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe about 18, 19.
A dream match like that you should get 30 minutes and uninterrupted. Properly uninterrupted.
I will say, I agree with you, Manny. I 100% agree with you on the whole dream match aspect. It was a solid main event that Hilo the Viking made a name for himself. He wasn't winning. I don't know when he's ever coming back to AEW.
That was the problem with it.
It's a one-off.
It's not really a dream match. If there was like a story and a hint at Kenny Omega losing something or him losing something, I would have cared a bit more. But because it was a throwaway match, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like do you remember that really good match in a tournament, like the Gold Rush tournament on Raw years ago when it was Shawn Michaels versus Shelton Benjamin?
Yes,
really good match,
I remember it. I'm glad you remember
behind it.
Yeah.
Nothing behind it.
It made Shelton to a quote-unquote star or the Dolph Ziggler of his era. Which somehow Dolph Ziggler was the Dolph
No,
Ziggler
no,
of that era.
I've never heard someone call Shelton Benjamin the Dolph Ziggler of his era.
He was. He was. Think about it. Everybody wants this guy to go for the world title. They want bigger things for him, and yada yada yada.
Nah,
but
Marcus.
Mr. Man was like,
"There's a guy that we want.
who?
He's the Kofi Kingston of his era."
Nah, Kofi won stuff.
Yes, so did Shelton.
No, not as much as Kofi though. Kofi has an all-time. Kofi
but
might have
Shelton-
the all-time belt winning record.
Yeah,
Like,
but think about it. Of
He's
that
already
time,
fed with
before-
Edge.
Before that time, he won multiple tag team titles, and he was a multiple-time Intercontinental champion.
I don't know if he was Intercontinental champion yet after that.
He was.
I th-
He was.
He was
because
already?
Remember, he was with his.
Oh, he was on SmackDown.
Big Mama. With his big mama.
I think the big wasn't that after? Wasn't that before?
No, after.
This is after the Big Mama stuff was all after, right?
Yeah, because then he went
This is
through
a-
his. Then he started his real gold standard phase where he actually dyed his hair blonde.
And then went to the ECW brand and
Yeah.
oof. I went,
Yeah, Shelton. I think Kofi Kingston had a better career than Shelton.
Yeah, and I would be more comfortable putting a belt on Kofi Kingston than Shelton because Shelton Benjamin has no charisma whatsoever. Like, as much as I talk about how Jungle Boy is bland and Will Yuta is bland on the microphone, Shelton is probably in the middle of there.
Yeah. So it was an alright episode of Dynamite. Oh wait, I left out Tony Schiavone.
You forgot to save!
Yeah, Tony Schiavone tries to interview Kenny after the match, but then is taken down by the Blackpool Combat Club. And then Hangman makes a save coming from an ambulance he stole, but didn't come out till they cued his music.
I have several problems with this, Manny. Several. So, match is fine, whatever, great. We're about to end Dynamite. We have 2 minutes. Giovanni's getting to the ring. I'm like, you have 2 minutes to say whatever you're going to say. You're not going to make it anyway. Whatever you were going to say, you didn't have enough time. In comes the Blackpool Combat Club, which I try not to say the BBC, I'm so tempted each time. The Blackpool Combat Club comes out there, and then they go, they attack Kitty, and they're doing their business, and they're raising hell. And Hangman shows up in the ambulance. At this point, if I am the Blackpool Combat Club, I go, oh, he's in the parking lot of the ambulance. Cool, let's kill Kitty now.
Exactly. Why wouldn't you?
We have so much time. We have so much time. And then, as they continue to stomp on Kitty, which I'm like, good job, guys. You didn't just get out the ring or just stop attacking Kitty. No, they continue to attack Kitty. Only we waiting for Hangman's music to hit, which it does hit. And then they look. And they're like, you know what? I think we still have time to get some more Kitty because the man isn't even running because he has cowboy boots on. It's so much that could have went wrong. And I'm going also, what if Hangman Page, if the dream match, quote unquote, ended 10 minutes earlier? Kitty's dead. Kitty's dead.
Marcus, I wouldn't have come out. I would have got Renee.
Ooh.
I would have got Renee.
Eye for an eye. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm abducting Renee. Ah!
I
Hey,
mean, doctor. I'd make it. I'd do the Joker thing, where I've got Batman in one place and I've got Renee in another place. Oh, I've switched them around and you don't know where they are.
The old Joker trick. Who you going after? Rachel. Ooh, in the wrong spot. Fuck. Do I save Harvey? Because if Rachel dies, we're like, damn, Batman ain't shit. Also, Manny, I would like to point out another thing about this segment. Nailed and headboard.
No, what the
Where
fuck
the hell
is
did he get? No, yeah, I got that. I was gonna go into that too. Nail into wood, then 2x4 or whatever it is. When did he have time to make that? If he were to not decide to, at the medical facility, it's like, oh, I will get revenge. I'm going to put this down that thing.
Where
Maybe
is
he
he
should
getting
just
that?
came back to the room. Yeah.
What hospital just has open nails lying around like that?
Where did he get that from? What medical
That was
staff had that?
Do you know what? That was probably in someone in the ER.
Yeah, just ooh, you're having a rough day. Doctor, don't just do that.
So that ain't sterile. You can't do that.
And then last, Don Callis' ruse. I don't know what his plan is at this point. Because unless you fully turn at this very moment, you clearly wasted your turn. He flops to the ground after Hangman. Yeah,
I think he's turning on Kenny, and then Takeshita's going to be his guy.
Yeah, but Kenny sees it coming now.
Well, first of all, this implies that Kenny Omega isn't open to seeing the footage of what actually happened.
Yeah, he has to never watch what happened again. Never. He has to stay away from the internet. He has to lock himself in a room so the Young Bucks or whoever would be like, "Hey, Kenny, can I talk to you for a minute? What's up with your boy Callis right here?" Why do you pretend like Hangman hit him? Hangman can easily go, "Hey, Kenny, you know I didn't hit you last week. You want to see the footage? I refuse to look at any footage you doctored." That just makes Kenny an idiot. And we know Kenny's online all the time, too, so there's no way he can go out to Dynamite next week with Don Callis and be like, "Yo, what happened with you and Hangman? You shouldn't be hitting Don Callis." Kenny, watch the footage.
I feel like this is going to turn into Don Callis playing an MVP role, where MVP thinks he knows better than his current meal ticket.
Yeah,
but,
I understand it, but
I think
I just don't want to see the trust of Don Callis going around after he flopped. Cause he should have just hit Kenny in the nuts right there, and they said, "I'm part of the Blackpool Combat Club Takeshita," whatever. Takeshita for life. Otherwise, it makes no sense why he did this here.
It don't make no sense in the first place. Anyway,
no.
Yeah, so that was AEW. Fun episode, but had good wrestling on it. Not much else. Oh, there was actually a bit of a news story. Jamie Hayter is back in the UK because of visa issues and needing it renewed.
So the Outcasts have won. So we're Thunder Road is like, "Stripper of the title, damn it! Stripper of the title."
Yeah, so there we go. Let's move over into NXT.
Mm-hmm.
NXT kicked off with Pretty Deadly. They claim they are wiping the footage from last week of Gallus losing to Gallus and then being put through the table by Bron and Melo.
Rough week.
Yeah. Pretty Deadly and Melo and Trick go back and forth on the mic then when they suggest a match. And 2 times in 24 hours, there is a number 1 contenders match and champion tag match.
He's back!
Dark Lord is back.
Yes. I would like to think that once every 2 months, Vince McMahon gets to book a show. Let's say he has no control, but they put this contract every now and then. Vince, if you want to come by and book a show, go ahead. And he just comes in. He's like, "I choose NXT."
I feel like he's not allowed. He's allowed to sit in the creative meeting, but he's not allowed to have any input. So occasionally he'll have a piece of paper like this, and it will say "number 1 contender," and occasionally he'll just put it on the table and slide it across to Triple H.
Sound effects.
And he's like,
and then he asks everybody to vote on it. You guys want to see that, right? What we watching? No one contender and heavyweight champion team together. Can they coexist? Huh? Think about it. Can they coexist? Carmelo on one side, Breaker on the other side. They have to team together to take a more impossible force.
And then they get into a scuffle, and then Melo and then Bron Breaker makes the save. Trick, and then in the back, Melo isn't happy that Bron made the save, and then Trick says he's got a front row seat. Let's see what Bron does. Trick was looking out for his boy.
Yeah, I'm looking out for you. Now you got a front row seat. I can just watch him at ringside. If you could have put him in a handicap match against Brittany Deadly, and we could have said it ringside and got the same information.
And they both don't want to play the will they, won't they get along. And then Bron also insinuates Trick is always up to something, which he is.
Yes, but his name is Trick Williams. Trick is in the name. That's like homeless Joe not asking you for money. Well, he's homeless Joe.
And then we get Tiffany Stratton versus Indy Hartwell. They show that Roxanne is frustrated and says she will be back, but doesn't know when. This was a good match, and I thought they might have slipped in an Indy Hartwell win, and I was going to be mad.
Nah, I knew that wasn't gonna be no Indy win. Fuck Indy Hartwell. She ain't no good, man. If she was any good, she would have made the main roster by now.
And then
or
she's
people
in the
would have been
back.
like, I hope they're clamoring.
She's in the back, smashing things, knocking things over. When Zoe Stark gets her face.
Yeah, so she's frustrated about her life, but can I say that might have been the best Tiffany Stratton best moonsault ever of all time.
She hit it this time.
Yeah, she hit it. She hung in the air for like an hour, it felt like. I don't know what she did to hang in the air, but she hung in the air and then went splat and landed it perfect flush on there. Meanwhile, Io Shirai is at the the United States versus Japan game, which, was a must watch. It was a must watch.
Can I just ask, how do you
that.
lose a game you create and call a world?
Shut up, Betty! Shut up! Let me tell you something, brother. England never qualifies for shit, ever. Even in soccer, they never win. They never win.
Yes, but we don't denounce our Premier League football as the world. When it comes to anything of the final, we don't claim to be the champions of the world.
It's America. What? This is America. Everybody's the champion of the world. Even though you're only competing in America. Just look at the wrestling champions. MJF is a world champion. They have never defended that title outside of the United States.
Yeah, but I believe he represents Israel. As a young Jewish kid.
Or look at Okada. He's a world champion. He actually travels the world. Never mind. He hustles. Roman handles half of a roster. He doesn't even go at the Raw. Just like, I'll work on SmackDown.
No, to fight with Roman, you gotta go to SmackDown. He makes you come to him.
Yeah.
We get the Gallus boys. They're drinking in a bar called Big Daddy's, which just seems wrong.
More evidence that Phelan has lost the bar. They have lost the bar somehow.
The Creed boys turn up, so they start playing pool and some darts. I don't like the fact they were using an electronic dartboard.
No, I didn't like that either. I was like, what is this? He's a grown man in a grown man establishment. Use some real fucking darts.
They challenge the Creed boys challenge them for a title match at Stand and Deliver. They accept, and then the Don and the Underboss also want to talk, and now we got a triple threat.
Okay, Manny, my question is, if you had to challenge the Gallus boys in a non-wrestling match, and you had to pick a bar game or some kind of activity, what do you challenge them in? Is it darts, pool? What would be your game of choice?
Probably pool.
Pool? Oh, you're a shark.
Yeah.
Raise a shark.
Yeah.
Oh, he's confident too. He thought about it. He was thinking about whoop they ass. Like even before he said, "You know how good I am in pool. I break out Lucille every single night. I'm basically Uncle Phil." Yeah.
Once he brought out Lucille, he was dancing around that fucking pool table.
Yeah, I would love Manny. I was so mad. Manny, I would in that case I would be your Jeffrey and I'll break out Lucille for you.
Yeah, but Marcus, in this vein, as we're a tag team, when you break out Lucille, we're smashing it over their heads.
Yeah, I can't shoot pool for shit. My game of choice would have simply just been beer pong or shuffleboard. Not shuffleboard.
My accuracy improves the more beer I have in me in pool.
He's like, all of a sudden, math start working physics.
Algebra angles.
Yeah. Maybe he starts teaching a class some math, physics. Shooting pool and teaching physics.
Hey, I reckon the more I drink, the more of a philosopher I become.
I think that's most people who they drink, and I think, and you know, we would all just get along if we just made Martin Luther King the president of the United States. What the fuck are you talking about? But I was upset that Beer and not Shaky, and Sega didn't show up.
Hold on, I've got fire going off.
Oh, could you spit? That's a hot take you're about to come up with, Manny. You got a hot take boiling up for that next segment. Manny has a hot take coming, and I don't know what this hot take is going to be, but he is cooking up something, and it's going to be the hottest wrestling take of the week. If I knew the next segment by heart and memory, I would tell you what his hot take was, but I do not. Only Manny has said notes for this. Maybe the fire alarm's going off because Hangman Page is on his way back to make the save with Nell and Board to save Manny for whatever crisis Manny is going through. I don't know. Is March 21st on a purpose today? No, it is not. Manuel has messed up the date. Oh, no. It would be. It is correct for NXT. It is correct because NXT was on March 21st yesterday. So it is
How dare
confusing.
you question me? How dare you question me and my dates? I smell burnt steak.
So my question was, Manny, did Hangman make the save in time? Oh, no. Did you freeze? He's gone. He's gone. I lost Manny. And he's back. But I questioned that you had a hot take coming up. That's why your fire alarm went off. It's about to be so hot. And you have to give a hot take for whatever the next segment of NXT is, Manny. I promise the world that you had a hot take for this next segment. I think he's gone again. Shit. Oh, he's back.
Sorry about that, people.
So, all right. So, Manny, here we go. Enough about this fire stuff. I told everybody you had a hot take for whatever the next segment of NXT was, and that it has to, and you have to deliver on this being the hottest take of this episode. So, because the fire alarm went up. So, what is your hot take for this next segment? I don't know what it is.
The next segment is Wes Lee coming out and explaining why he keeps doing open challenges. And the answer he gave was bullshit. So my hot take is he's losing that title to Dragon Lee when he becomes the only Lee in NXT.
I mean, the only Lee in NXT. Can we have the battle of the Lees? I need Keith Lee to come back just to finish this off. It's too many Lees.
AJ Lee.
Oh, AJ Lee, Wesley, Dragon Lee, Bruce Lee.
Jai Lee.
Jai Lee. She spells it slightly different, but she's in it. The one Lee that ruled them all.
Was that hot enough take for you?
Nah, it could have been hotter. My hot take is this. When Wesley loses all his hair, which he will become a weird looking person.
That's not a hot take. That's just a fact. So Dragon Lee comes out, says he loves the chaos and he wants to be part of the open challenge. Jadick McDonough comes out. I thought he was instantly going to add himself to this match.
Yeah.
He wins, but he never wins.
By the way, I realized how short... who was it? Was it everybody in this ring, because JD is not tall, but he towered over Dragon Lee, Wesley, and Dragunov. And I went, oh, shit.
No, just perspective, Marcus, because his head is huge.
Oh, he does have a large head. He has one of them double heads.
Then we get JD McDonough versus Dragunov. This was a good match despite the DQ finish, and a brawl breaks out between them, between the Lees and them two.
Okay, better wrestling cliche, Manny. Someone sitting at ringside and you throwing them into the chair, or someone stealing an ambulance and showing up. What's your favorite? And without consequence. What's your favorite wrestling cliche?
I always enjoy a theft of a vehicle, Marcus. I always find that more entertaining than someone getting thrown in, because because you never see it coming. Because sometimes when people get taken away to the local medical facility, they don't come back. The ambulance doesn't return. So that's almost a swerve when it happens. It's like, oh, that's happening. But you know for a fact when someone's sitting at ringside, the opponent is either getting thrown into them or they're going to mouth off and then they get trapped.
Hey, Ross is into the chat and talking about how he loves how we're crippy. Unintentional crippy. But we're cripping.
Marcus is going for a job interview to be Michael Cole in 1999 for SmackDown announcer.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. This is on a Thursday. Fuck! Sorry, for the future. What?
You know, if we ever do Smack to the Future, we have to open with our own rendition of the theme for SmackDown in 1999, which is
That's the worst.
Maybe we need to incorporate the to Roy's Retro.
Yeah. I'm a pyro. Pew, 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 pew. Pow, pow, pew. Manny, release our smoke machine, because it's going to need to clear out. It's going to be about an hour of television before all this shit clears out. Your kids are going to have lung cancer by the end of this.
Fallon tells Kiana she knows about Sebastian.
Under the sea.
Kiana looks surprised and tells her she's going to tell Brooks because he's family. Later in the night, the witch detectives use a flashbang to take out Fallon.
My favorite is the confusion before. It's like, the fuck? They got the flasher going? Ha! Sucker! We're behind you.
And then Kiana James
witchcraft?
and she tells her she can't tell Brooks. The flashbang is what really caught me off guard, because it was just like, boom.
Like, who does this? Like this parking lot's getting worse and worse. We're not in the parking lot.
Why are they playing Call of Duty?
Yeah. I expect the screen to go blurry and be disoriented with buttons in slow motion. But nah.
Good afternoon, evening. A Hulk Hogan be strapped to a chair and made forced to watch Olowokandi. Is that how you say that?
Yeah, he's talking about Michael Olowokandi from the Clippers.
On a loop, you have your most despised coworker in front of you. Which finisher are you using on them? Oh, that is a good question.
Before we go further, watching Olowokandi footage is, if you're a Clipper fan, will be the biggest disappointment of your day. Going like, you know what? This guy could be something. And then you watch the next game. Oh, he's garbage. And you watch the next game. Oh, he's garbage. And you see one game and you go like, we need to trade him. We need to get rid of some bust. And then you get one game. He's the most dominant man in the NBA. Get him, Candyman. Get him. And then you just cry yourself and realize there'll be days. Your mother said there'll be days like this. I could. If I can hit one finisher move on anybody, or my deepest enemy, it's definitely the Randy Orton butt kick. I think that's the one that's appropriate. Awkwardly, they have to get on our fours, and then I just have to run by and hit him with the punt kick. Hopefully down some stairs.
Oh, you're gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have someone that's in on it, and I'm gonna start running at pace and Shining Wizard.
You gonna do the shiniest wizard?
Or a V-trigger.
Man, I would never make the V trigger my attack because I know they're gonna get up and I have to respond. I know I'm gonna be tired for getting my running start because my cardio is shit. And I'll be like,
there'd be more weight behind that knee. We're bigger people. There'd be more weight behind that knee, and they would be out cold.
I would like to do Tony Starr's butt thrust in. Ah! Butt attack.
You're not as agile as Tony Storm.
Yeah, I don't have that air versus resistance dynamic speed or whatever it is.
She's a walking scientific miracle.
Yeah, he's only fast when she does that attack.
Yeah, she's slow at every other thing.
You know, every episode of The Flash begins, "Hi, I'm Barry Allen, the fastest man alive." Then Storm, she goes, "I'm the fastest. Tony Stark got the fastest ass alive." They call me the ass.
In the back, Wesley adds JD and Dragunov to the match in the 4 spots. Then he doesn't give Axiom the final spot, but declares a battle royal for next week.
If I'm Axiom, I go, man, suck my dick, man. What the hell? He was over here giving away open challenges. He didn't care. You clearly don't care who you face. But yeah, when I walk up, it's a problem. It's a problem. Meanwhile, in the back, Dominic Dijakovic and who's the other guy he walked by? It was someone else. Dabakato.
Dabakato. There was someone else before Dijakovic, but I can't remember who.
It was a big dude. It was another big dude.
Yeah.
Because everybody was big. But I swear that dude was walking into jail like fresh meat. Fresh meat. Who's he gonna add to this match? Nasty Nate?
Johnny Gargano comes out, or at least we thought was Johnny Gargano, because it's the man we haven't seen in a while is Big Buddy Harvey.
Yes.
And he's dressed as Gargano. Claims Gargano took his spot. Claims he is the heart and soul of NXT for at least 7 months.
Great answer.
The real Gargano comes out, beats up a Big Buddy Harvey. Where was this fire the night before on Raw against Dominic?
Yeah.
He clearly would have won the match.
He got his ass for my back, goddamn.
Clean.
Clean.
Get involved.
No Bobby, no Priest, nothing.
And Priest probably wants to get involved because he ain't got anything to do at WrestleMania.
No, I think Priest has put all his chips in. He's like, I'm not making WrestleMania. No, Priest, you're gonna be on WrestleMania Backlash in Puerto Rico on full display, where you'll be fighting Cody Rhodes for that title.
And then Johnny Gargano tells Waller that he has a contract for an unsanctioned match. Waller says he will sign it next week, but Gargano needs to be banned from the arena.
So what do you want, an email or what? I mean, this is 2023. We can have digital copies of this contract. You don't have to. Vic Joseph does not have to walk you up to it and be like, here, Johnny wants you to sign this. Just fax it to me.
Vic Joseph is getting beaten up next week. Fact.
Yeah.
We get a video package. Eddie Thorpe debuts next week.
I believe this Carl Fredericks, formerly of the United Empire.
Why the hell was he being a DJ in the jungle?
I don't know. I thought we had a DJ gimmick already. I thought we had one. But then I thought about it. I thought who my DJ gimmick was, and it was
DJ Gabriel. No, DJ Gabriel. You don't remember him?
No.
There was a DJ Gabriel. and it didn't work out. But this person needs to
It's
go
not
away.
DJ. This person has went away, Manny, and she is not a DJ. Okay.
She's a bad streamer. Why is it also? I've written large letters on this. Why is Hank Walker getting a video package?
I don't know. And again, I've said this before. There has never been a Walker that has ever worked in the world of professional wrestling. I'm going to say that right now. There has never been a good Walker. If you can tell me one right now, I will say, Manny, I apologize, but you can't think of a single wrestler named Walker that was any good.
I can't think of any wrestler named Walker.
Exactly. Braden Walker's the only one that comes to mind.
Ivy Now versus Lyra Valkyria. Before the match, Ivy Now was interviewed. She said she let her guard down and she got burned. Diamond Mine let Tatum Paxley do her own thing, and to be honest, Ivy and they thought she was a part of
Bullshit.
Dynamite.
Bullshit. If she was a part of Dynamite, she would have been a part of Dynamite.
She would have had your gear. She would have had the label. No, Ivy, you never made it clear. So she jumped off that apron, and I stand with her.
Yeah, this is like a woman who left her man because he didn't want to put the ring on her. She didn't put the ring on her. You didn't lock her down. So she jumped off that apron. I support. 100%.
And then Ivy Now loses to Lyra Valkyria.
By the way, she lost clean. This is why I left you. You're a bum. I thought that was going to interfere or something, but she didn't even have anything to do it. She just stayed in the back. It was like, psh, loser.
And then Marcus, we had the great debate between Chase U and Schism, which was a waste of TV time. I tell you what, I would have rather done masturbate.
Wow. That escalated quickly, man. But I thought the debate could have ended in 3 sentences or several words. Wait, just go, Chase U. As soon as I go against Duke, I got one gripe against you guys. And it's one gripe only. Duke can't fuck. Therefore, we win the debate.
Duke puts up the score in the match at Stand and Deliver, and they accept.
He's going to lose the school, man. He's going to lose the school. They're losing the school. Duke Hudson has set him up. He's turned it on them, and he's joined the Schism. And he's back to his gambling ways, by the way.
Bron Breakker, Carmelo Hayes versus Pretty Deadly. This is an upgrade to the #1 contender champions match on Raw.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of just got along here. It was no dissension or anything. It was just
we.
Well,
there was that little thing at the end when he nearly speared Mello, but
yeah. Other than that, they coexisted.
Yeah, I think Trick was generally scared that they might become a tag team.
Although that would be something Breakker needs. He needs a tag partner.
It'd be Duke Hudson.
Nah, he can't fuck. Why would I get a tag partner that can't fuck?
So that was NXT.
The type of tag partners that jump off the aprons on you.
I honestly preferred NXT to AEW this week.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Because of the silly things, that there wasn't enough nonsense on AEW. Like, there wasn't enough story because it was all built on this dream match thing. And that's kind of like what they built their show on. And none of it, the rest didn't matter. I enjoyed the opening matches, the tag matches. And I enjoyed what Stokely brought to the table. But then I think for me, I enjoyed the silly nonsense of wrestling, and I didn't get enough of that.
Yeah. QTV gets a strike. But AEW still wins on
To be fair, if you're giving QTV a strike, I'm giving the Gallus Boys a strike for not using real darts. Because what you did was a petty reason, and I'm going with another petty reason.
That's not a petty reason. That was no pettiness in there. It was a strike, and you still win the week. I say it's a plus. John Moxley didn't bleed, so that kind of takes away. That gives some positive to AEW.
Does it?
Yeah. And Brian Davis is at home watching his boys just kill people now. Ooh. Feed up these Dark Order guys.
Is he still in it? I don't think he's still part of it anymore.
I don't even know. I don't know. And MJF part-timer now?
Nah, I think they're trying to wait for him to fix up his face.
And he has to also he could be still shooting the movie. I don't know how much he has to shoot, but he could still be shooting that movie. So we'll see.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense to put the title on the champion when they're shooting a movie. You put the title on the champion when the movie's about to come out, and then you got that Triple B all over the red carpet.
Yeah, and I do not mind my champion being a part-timer, by the way. Roman's a part-timer. He shows up every now and then, and it always feels special.
Except when you go to the show and he's not there.
Stabs in the back.
Which is why Which is why I don't want to go to SmackDown or Money in the Bank. Not that I think he wasn't able to get tickets. Not because of that. Fucking pricing me out.
And he was like, I'm just priced out. What had nothing to do with Roman? Priced out.
I got priced out of watching an event in my own country. My own city.
Well, similar to Darby Allin looking up at the Double or Nothing sign like it's the WrestleMania sign. Oh, I also was looking at that sign. Do I want to go to that? Would this be the third Double or Nothing that I go to? We'll see. We'll see. Although Forbidden Door is doing very well with their ticket sales. They sold out in Canada, so.
Is it in Canada?
Yeah, it's going to be in Canada.
That's weird to put it in Canada.
Why? Elimination Chamber is in Canada. People do wrestling shows in Canada.
I know, but like they always go to their biggest draw, which is normally Chicago.
They've been barred from Chicago since CM Punk walked out on them, Eddie. We don't want to go around those territories anymore.
You know he'll be back by Forbidden Door.
He wants to come back, Carter.
Look into
my eyes. Tell me what you see. Coat
A
the
person that walked out on me.
Like Mussolini. And I have nothing that rhymes with Mussolini. I was thinking of someone else.
Isn't it Ann Kennedy?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But I was trying to go for a joke there. And with him walking out. The coat that had him bite me. The coat that had him bite me. The coat that had him bite me.
Oh, yeah, that is that was NXT. That is the show.
Good week so far, wrestling. Who you guys winning the week so far? Raw, NXT, or AEW? Since NXT beat your AEW this week, who you got winning the week?
Still have Raw.
Raw's on top? Yeah.
Man, the Cody hitting Roman with a reverse guard.
Yeah.
Making it just as personal for Roman.
Yep. Good battle between them.
Yeah.
That seems like that's a show. I guess I got no bag of tricks today.
I've got nothing else other to play. No talk about doctors or or anything to tangent.
No doctor talk, no physicals, no drug abuse, no penis jokes. We're just going to end the show.
You have 1 minute to try and derail us ending the show, chat. And if you don't, we're closing the show.
Yeah. Manny, send up Pikachu. We're over. We have nothing. Yes. Does anybody know what made Pikachu look like that? To shock him so much. What episode that is?
Yeah, I have, because I actually looked up the origins of it. It's not as good as it is. The reason it's blurry is because it's so small. Because it's actually like you see Brock. Not Brock. Is it Brock?
Yeah, Brock was
Brock, Ash, and Misty. And then Pikachu's in the very small corner, which you have to zoom in. That's why it's and it's like I think Ash is fighting a Butterfree or something stupid like that.
And I can imagine the animator to that just going like, "Hey, no, I'm gonna insert Shock Pikachu, and people are gonna love this," and then no one knows it for like 20 years, and then memes happen, and it's like everywhere. Like, yes, my work is complete. I knew I was an artist.
Imagine doing that, just leaving tiny gems for people to come back and realize.
Yep. Well, if you go back to a bunch of episodes of the show, you'll see all the gems I left behind.
Thank you, shits and smearing on the wall markers does not count as gems.
It's
It's a
By the way,
crime.
did I ever tell you if I ever ran a TV show, I would every TV show every year I would film an episode that would never air, but it would be our final episode. It would always be there in case they cancel us. We're gonna throw this one up. It'll always be ready. It'll always be ready. And two, I would love to get everybody so invested into a show, you know, let's say you're Lost, you're Breaking Bad, whatever, and you're all invested, you're waiting for the last episode, how it's going to end, and I would just love to just go into a mental asylum and just see me slamming shit onto the wall and writing the title of the show. So the main joke was Lost. I was telling right. I would love for the show to end with someone just shitting in their hand and just slamming it on the wall and writing it off. What the fuck was that? But yeah.
Every show, we gave you your minute. We gave you your minute, people.
Yeah. But I'm telling you, if every TV show has season, if I had a TV show, every season we'll film a series finale, just in case. Oh, this is getting bad. We're gonna have to film. This is the last season, guys.
And
cool.
then you run for like 10 years, 10 seasons, and then you can run, the 11th season of just all the random seasons.
The lost episodes. So yeah, he was just gonna. The Office was going to end. Oh yeah, I told Ryan if I was filming The Office, it would have ended. Sadly, this is dark. It would have ended in an office shootout. Just shooting at each other.
It would have been Dwight.
Reason.
It would have been Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight shoots up The Office. We end the show.
Dwight and Creed were the weirdest ones, isn't it?
What's the guy that Michael always made fun of?
The HR guy, Toby.
Yeah. Toby. It'd be Toby. Always had Toby. Just going on a rampage. I was like, that's how The Office would have ended. Yeah, that was season 5. We were in a dark place.
Yeah. I stand by it though. Season 7 is the cutoff point. You just need to stop. That's season.
It's not about Michael after that, right?
Yeah. I can't stand what they did to The Office after that. It just became a shell of itself.
Yeah. I don't feel like most shows should go past 4 seasons, to be honest. Once you get to 3 or 4, I'm kind of done with you. There's only so many stories you can tell for any TV show.
Whatever. Even the second season of Squid Games is coming soon.
Yeah.
And
took too long.
Seeing as we're in this world now, and we don't have no chance of ending it now, have you started watching the new season of fucking Ted Lasso?
I have.
So I watched the first episode. The whole time he came up on screen, these words came out of my mouth. Fuck you, Nate. Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Piece of shit. Fuck you and all of West Ham.
Every time he gets put under pressure, he's so disgusting. Like he spits at a mirror, a vision of himself. It's so disgusting.
Yeah. I didn't see this villain turn happening in season 1, but now that we're in season 3,
beat the shit out of this villain.
Yeah. Fuck you, Nate.
You're a wimpy weirdo. And to be fair, I'm just gonna point it out. To become a coach, you need your coaching badges, and at no point did I see any of these people get coaching badges.
What? I don't know what a coaching badge is.
I'm calling foul.
What is a coaching badge?
You need to in England to become a coach. I don't know if it applies to like foreign coaches, but you need to get like almost a qualification to be a coach.
What? What? Do you need that here in America? No, right? You just
Probably not.
wake up one day and all of a sudden you're the coach. Yeah, I'm okay with
I
that.
don't believe Nate
I'm
was
okay.
coaching badges, and I'm gonna call him out on it. Fuck Nate. This is real to me. Fuck you, Nate.
It's real. Let's go, Richmond.
I love his father because he disapproves of you, Nate. Your father disapproves of you, Nate. Your father don't like you.
He'll never love you. Like in the second, was that the first episode? He was shooting all that shade to Ted. You know, an idiot on that.
And then Ted took it.
Reversed it. Yeah, he took it in kindness. And I was like, fucking Ted.
I love Ted. I need someone like Ted in my life.
Ted's gonna make me cry though by the end of the show.
He always makes you. This scene, every time it makes you. I think the end of season 1 where Jamie Tart had that disagreement with his father or something.
Yeah.
And then Ted wrote him that message and gave him the army man. I was like,
The world is not ready for if Ted Lasso was a real person, he's too nice of a person. He's too real of a person. And he'd be the most beloved man in the world.
He is. That's why people like him.
Yeah.
Fucking Ted Lasso.
Fucking show.
Fuck you, Nate. If you see the actor, tweet him. Fuck you, Nate.
Fuck you, Nate. We're about to have a full Jar Jar Binks Jason Lloyd scenario. We're scaring them off.
Fuck you, Nate. Hate you. Love Ted.
We're Team Ted, damn it.
I've started watching Last of Us.
Oh, okay. What episode did you get to? Oh, I guess we're on the stage. I was like, this show could have ended.
I know.
If anybody would comment to continue the show, no one comments. They continue show anyway.
And there's still 5 people watching us, so we're clearly doing something right.
Well, you say you continue watching The Last of Us. Those 5 people are The Last of Us, man.
I've started watching that. I'm midway through the 2nd episode. I've got too much on because I'm still trying to finish off the best of, which I'm trying to just release for Sunday. But it's pretty much done. It just needs some transitions and moving stuff around. Because there's a specific point I wanna get. Oh, you're trying to cut this off at the 50-minute mark. At the 50-minute mark, and the what is it? The Sol Ruka portion of the show is about. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Who's gonna fine you? Me?
You don't get that reference?
No.
Oh, Manny. Just look up Marshawn Lynch. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Oh no, or Rasheed Wallace. It's one of them. It's both of them actually. You can just look it up. You don't have to do it on air. Just go be like 2
I'm
minutes.
doing it on air. I'm reading it. I'm reading the comments.
Oh.
The screen is too big.
Manny, okay, we're not here to talk about screen sizes, okay? I just have I have a humble screen size. That's all I'm saying. I have a humble screen size.
Yeah, I'm midway through the 2nd episode, and I'm still trying to finish off the best of, so that hopefully will be out on Sunday. If not, WrestleMania week.
Or just wait. It's no rush.
I mean,
it's no rush.
I mean, we could have a double episode where we release April, March, and the February and March together, and you can watch through that biopic, which will be 3 hours long.
All right. So due to the time change, we do have the ratings for AEW Dynamite, Manny. Would you like to hear what they did?
900.
900?
Yeah.
The correct answer is 954,000. You were.
Hey!
Look at you. Ratings expert Manny knew it right off the jump. I don't know why people go to the Nielsen's or whatever the hell's in charge when Manny already has it in his head. About 900. Give or take.
Wrestling's
Drunk
dead.
Manny would have got it to the dollar.
Yeah, Drunk Manny.
Oh, you muted?
Drunk Manny right here.
Oh, shoot. We don't hear you no more, Manny. You're gone.
How?
Oh, I don't hear you anymore. All right, I think that's what it's time to end the show with. My microphone has disconnected, or my headset. It was me.
We out.
It was.
Make sure you like the video and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow with Roy's Retro, and Saturday we'll be back with the Sharpshooters Wrestling Podcast.
Yes. Well, this week we're going to give a random theme song to Eric to see if he can guess it or not. We probably will forget this. Or you guys do it. Have us. Give us a wrestling theme song that we're probably know. Don't give us no random ass from the 60s or some shit.
Don't give us something. Give us something that's nostalgic at least.
Or common that we had to recreate that song.
Because we almost, or should we just replicate the other one we were working on the other day? He's just a common man.
Working on a common plan.
America Dream.
That needs to be a short. I don't know why we haven't put that together. Just whenever we drink, everybody turns into Dusty Rhodes. I drink. And I blow my computer.
Anymore, that's why.
It's a computer. I can't even play my computer.
I think the only one that drinks on the show is me these days.
Well, yes, Manny. Yeah, we've been meaning to talk to you about it.
And on that note, before I get a intervention, we out. Peace.
Oh no! I'm back and I'm